Aloha. Gonna do a classic tune from a classic Hollywood Disney movie. Disney Hollywood movie? Yeah, whatever. Classic Hollywood era Disney movie. But 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. A Whale of a Tale, sung by Ned Land in the movie, played by Kirk Douglas. Just a great, great movie. It was probably the first movie as a child that I really was like, I wanted to see. And probably just saw it on TV, but it was huge. And I think it lived up, and I think it still does. I got the DVD, just the classic Hollywood set, the way they would just go all out back then and create that other world. But everything was kind of real too, like what they created it with. And James Mason is Captain Nemo, classic. Peter Lorre was the round bald headed buddy of Ned Land. So just a great movie. And the seal, remember the seal? Classic movie, great movie, great movie. So here we go. A Whale of a Tale. Got a whale of a tale to tell ya lads, a whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale, and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo. There was Mermaid Minnie, met her down in Madagascar. She would kiss me anytime that I would ask her. Then one evening her flame of love burned out. Pulled me down and picked me up. She swapped me for a trout. Got a whale of a tale to tell ya lads, a whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale, and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo. There was Typhoon Tessie, met her on the coast of Java. When we kissed, I bubbled up like molten lava. Then she gave me the scare of my young life. Blow me down and pick me up. She was the captain's wife. Got a whale of a tale to tell ya lads, a whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale, and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo. There was Harpoon Hannah, had a face that made you shudder, lips like fish hooks, and a nose like a rudder. When I kissed her and held her tenderly, there's no sea monster big enough could ever frighten me. Got a whale of a tale to tell ya lads, a whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale, and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo. I can't go there, can I? Just, that's fun. I kind of never hammed it up that much before, but what the hell. And I will say one more. I remember when we went to Walt Disney World, and I remember we used to do it on I lived outside of Boston, and so the April vacation, we started going there. And I remember the first time, I don't know, 78, 9, something around that area. But wanting to go on that ride so badly, the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, me and my dad. And I think the rest of the Sibs were off on their own at that point. But like on the trip, not my oldest brother, maybe not my oldest sister, can't remember. But the rest of my two other brothers and sister were definitely there. But they were probably off on their own. So I think it was just me and my dad waiting to go on that ride. And just that first tinge, I think probably along with the realization that Santa Claus wasn't real. But he is, if you're of a certain age, he's not real. But anyway, so just standing in line and seeing that the sub, when it pulled away after the people got in, did not submerge. That was, as I speak of it, why would, I just remember that being like, oh. And then, I remember that the door opened in the back and you went down. The stairs were all wet. It was real water. And you did go sit underwater and look out. But it was just probably one of those building blocks to adulthood of just the disappointment of life. I don't know. But, you can also argue those cheesy sci-fi movies of the 50s and 60s were a big inspiration for Elon and that weirdo from Amazon, and so that stuff isn't nothing, but there's just that kind of like, damn, I thought we'd dive down and be real sharks and stuff. So, but I still enjoyed all those Disney trips, and I enjoyed it for a while as an adult, and but they've really lost it, unfortunately. And they really have. I mean, and it's just inevitable. Wherever you stand on whatever's going on, once you start trying to push an agenda, instead of just entertainment, it just doesn't work out. It can't work out, look what it's done to the sports leagues and just so many things, I mean, the governments, it's just once the purity's gone, it just doesn't work out, Your aim's got to be true. Which brings me to this one. This was kind of an epiphany I had somewhat. The epiphany was we need to be free to disagree. And that's really, really important. So even if you hate people on the opposite political spectrum, it's still really important that we all get to express ourselves and stick by that and not have repercussions that can destroy your life because of it. Because sooner or later, all those people that you're happy you're getting screwed right now will be gone. And they'll have to find another layer to go after. And then they'll be gone. And then there'll be another layer. So I just think it's important, and maybe this is the first volley in that, but I think we need to have a march/protest or just a gathering in Washington, D.C. with basically everybody in the country who's nobody, which is most of us, just in the name of freedom. People on the right, people on the left, gay people, black people, Latino people, white people, everybody should believe in freedom. And you need to get to a point where that is above all. Freedom. And I think we're at a point where that needs to occur to show these corrupt politicians, and they are corrupt. And they've created a system where they're insulated from all the repercussions of their awful, rotten, self-serving goals or laws and everything else. I mean, everybody I think knows and agrees that it's broken. And if your idea is like, well, if I can just join them, that's you need to just know in your heart when you look in the mirror that I can just change the channel or not watch that, and it's very simple instead of trying to destroy people. And we need to come together for freedom so that we can disagree. So, seriously, seriously, very seriously. So over and out, watch 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.